Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a step-by-step liner tutorial. For anybody that's trying to do eyeliner, I get it. It is so frustrating and it took me so long to be able to do a line that I was happy with without having to implement any other tools like a makeup wipe or concealer or some type of makeup remover. And I'm just gonna show you guys how I do that. Now, if you mess up, don't worry. There's so many ways to be able to fix liner. You can always make it a little bit thicker. You can always clean up the outer edge if you want it to be a little bit more crisp. So don't get frustrated. I think that's the first tip, is not getting too anxious about it or getting upset if you do mess up. I also wanted to try out these lashes. These were sent to me by Ardell. They are magnetic lashes. I don't think that this concept is new because I have seen it float around social media a bit, but I have not personally used those. So I want to test them out and just see if they work, if they're easy to use, if they still give you the look of a lash that looks nice and natural, because if these work, this will be amazing, especially if you struggle with lashes. I still struggle with lashes. I don't know what is wrong with me. Like, for whatever reason, sometimes my lashes are hella on point. Sometimes they're not. I try to cover it up with black eyeliner and make it work, especially if I'm in a rush, and I usually am. So I just want to try these out. So they do have two types of styles. So the accents look like this. So they're a little bit shorter than classic lashes. So you can just apply these to the outer edge. And they also have 3 styles for their full lash line. So I'm gonna be trying one of the accents and one of the full lashes. Now the way that they work, they come with an upper and an under lash, and you just are supposed to put them together and they're just supposed to magnetically stick. You don't use any adhesive or anything. So I am definitely intrigued. So let's jump into this tutorial. So I just grabbed myself a mirror because whenever I do liner or apply lashes, a mirror is probably the most important thing. You can still apply them using like a vanity, but I just think that it's more comfortable to apply any eyeliner or lashes when you're holding a handheld mirror. And this is like my holy grail eyeliner. This is the Yves Pearl Smudgeproof liquid liner. I've tried a ton of them, and for most people it's just finding what you like and what you're comfortable with. I feel like the one that I have, I've had for a few months and it's starting to dry out a little bit, so I just grabbed a new one. This one has a super thin felt tip, so it just makes it really easy to create that crisp line. What I find that makes applying eyeliner a little bit easier, I kind of use like my side boob just to level my hand out, because I find that if my hand is just kind of in the air, it's harder for me to get that line. So I just kind of hold my arm against my boob and I hold it closer to the end. And taking this hand, I feel like this is gonna be like so complicated, but once you do it and you kind of get into like the natural motion, it's really easy. So side boob, take this hand and kind of use that to level you out. And then you just draw the first line. Then starting in the middle of that liner, you're just gonna come back and you kind of start building that shape. You see, I'm just starting to fill out that line. It's still not perfect, but it looks pretty good so far. Nice short strokes in the beginning of the lash line because you don't want that to be too thick. You want to make sure that you get right on that outer edge, because sometimes you forget to fill that in and there's a gap and it looks kind of weird. So now just take that eyeliner and you just lengthen that. So I did want my liner to be on the thicker side. You can do just a little kitten liner, and I'll show you how to do one on this side and then I'll go over it and show you how to thicken that up. So now that you have the shape down, I'm just gonna take a tiny amount of concealer on the back of my hand and a flat definer brush. So I'm gonna just dip into that, using my hand as a level again, and then doing short strokes down. So something else you want to do when you apply eyeliner, you just want to apply some black into that top waterline, and that helps conceal your lashes and just pulls the entire look together. So I'm going to be grabbing the Urban Decay. This is the Glide On Eyeliner in Perversion. I'm just going to run this eyeliner right on my top waterline. Now I'm just gonna show you how to do like a kitten liner on this side, and then I'm gonna show you how to make it nice and bold. So the same exact thing, I'm just going to level my hand using my arm, using this finger just to rest my hand. So I'm not gonna take that as far just because I wanna do a smaller liner. Same thing, super short strokes. This is the more like daytime, more conservative eyeliner, which is just like a cute little wing, and then this one is the super dramatic wing. So let me know in the comments which one you guys like better, which one you can see yourself rocking. I like them both. It kind of depends on the occasion for me. And now I'm just going to extend this one out and show you how I widen the eyeliner. It's super simple. You're just gonna build that product up and just mapping out exactly where the eyeliner needs to end. You see how I slightly thickened it up rather than going all the way in? Even though I know I'm going to have to build it up little by little, it's just easier this way. Then you just want to feather out that end, like that. And when people ask me about tips for eyeliner, I always say do it on days that you don't have anywhere to go, so you don't have that like pressure of it being perfect. So now that I feel that they are sisters, I'm just going to curl my lashes, apply some mascara, and then we're gonna play with these new magnetic ones. These do come with a semi-clear band, so I'm just going to line both of the upper lashes with a little bit of eyeliner. Before I apply them to my eye, let's just see how they work. So it just, and now it's one lash, okay. So I'm gonna put the lower on a tweezer and I'm just gonna see if I can hold the upper. Low-key nervous. Oh my God, did it stick? What? I didn't even feel it adhere. These are kind of cool. What? I'm like shocked right now. All right, so I'm gonna do the other one. So I'm just gonna put the bottom ones there and what's happening? Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna do this one over. Are they stuck? Let me try it this way. Let me try to stick the top first. Ah. All right, so the top is on. All right, there it is. I can feel it. Do they look funny? I feel like they look funny. I feel like something's not right. One more solid go. I think that was it. That one did it. Right? I think I got it now. I think after you stick them, you have to like tuck them almost like a regular lash. So maybe that the two magnets align. Dead ass poked myself in the eye right now. Ouch. How do they look? Okay, so this is what they look like. They're not uncomfortable. They feel really light. Like the concept is easy, it's just one on top of the other, but for whatever reason, it's not getting as close to the lash line as I would have preferred. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I just wish that that last track would like sit right, because then I would be like, these are hella bomb. They're not uncomfortable. They feel really light. I thought that I would feel them on the inside of my eye. Like when I close them, when I blink, you don't feel anything at all. And that's something that I really like about these. I also like that they give you just a little bit of fullness right on the end. Since these are the accents, you also don't ruin the band by peeling off the lash glue, which is something that's amazing because I've ruined so many lashes just by being a little bit too aggressive with them. But with this, there's nothing to take off. There's nothing to take off of your natural lash. So there's so many pros about this. And that's why I'm really trying to make these bad boys work, because I think that the concept is dope. All right, let me try like the full lash and see if maybe that's a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna pull these bad boys off. So easy, oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna try the full band. So these are the double wispies. See if I could just do it with one hand. Now I didn't conceal this lash band. All right, girl, what are you doing? All right. I don't know. Coño. Okay, we're making some progress. It kind of just like snapped into place. Or so I thought. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Okay, I'm back with a new mindset. We gonna get this. I have a mirror set up in front of me. I'm gonna give these a fair go, so I don't have to hold the mirror. Now, the reason why I feel like these, the full lengths, are giving me such an issue is because they might be a little bit longer than my eye, but I can't cut them because there's magnets on both sides. They have tiny little magnets, so there's like 4. And if I cut one of the magnets off, then the lash is just going to stick straight up because there's no adhesive. So that's what's giving me the issue. But we're gonna try one more time, see if we can make these work. If not, I'm just gonna have to give up on the whole lash. So I'm gonna hold them on the bottom. They're also so light, like you don't feel them like snapping into place. Now let's see, did these, okay. Okay, so I see the issue. I've never been so frustrated in my life. So when they snapped not attached to my eyelash. Like my eyelash wasn't in the middle on this portion, which is why this is what the fuck you get. All right, I'm gonna cut this entire section off because it's aggravating me. Goodbye. So now I made the lash significantly shorter because I cut off up until the next magnet. Now let's try it and see if that's what it was, because my eye was just too small. Oh my God, did we do it? What? Did that work? Was that it? Let me not get too hyped. Oh my gosh, but I think that freaking worked. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the other one. So I'm just gonna take them out of the box. I'm gonna cut off that entire last magnet, about this much lash. Who knew a lash could get me so flustered? On the bottom, on the top. Did they stick? Did they? Oh my God. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Did it do it on its own? Was it? Did the universe just send me? You guys saw that. The universe sent me some magic. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you guys. I was so excited for these, and I just can't. All right, I'm not even gonna touch them. Let me just talk about these really quick. So one, I don't think I've ever been more frustrated with the product. Two, though I really struggled with it. I think that I might like the accents better. Those are the ones that were only half lashes because one, they didn't give me that much of an issue and they still looked really pretty and added some length to my lashes. They're really comfortable to wear. They're just really, really hard to apply. Like, I don't feel them. They feel really light, but it's just impossible to put on for whatever reason. They have great pros. They're comfortable, they're pretty, they give you that length, they don't damage your lashes, and they feel really light and they're easy to take off. Those are all great things, but it's really, really hard to put these freaking things on. Maybe if I get like a better like technique with them, maybe I'll bring them back to you guys and let you know that I might have found a better way, because this is my first time using them. But with that said, most things should be user-friendly, especially like makeup and stuff. It shouldn't be too complicated to wear. What do you guys think? How do you feel about these? Is this something that you would try? Or if you're like, hell no, girl. Okay, guys, I wanted to do a quick wear test with these. This first clip that you see is immediately after finishing this video. So the lashes are in place. They look pretty good. And then I wore them for about an hour and sat in front of the camera again. I didn't touch my lashes at all. And I was really disappointed to find that they just don't stay on the eye. They kind of slip down. They started lifting from the edge. So if you go outside and it's windy, or if you have a lot of movement with the eye, they just are not going to stay on the eyelid, which is really frustrating. With that said, these are a hard pass for me. I really had high hopes for them, but they just don't seem to sit comfortably and they don't seem to be a great alternative for lashes. So yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments below. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.